So today we have got tier list, the most mentally insane UFC fighters. So don't get offended if you're insane or if your fighter is on here, because watching fighting or fighting, I think you have to be a little bit insane, but some of these lot have a bit. Yeah, anyway, let's get into it first. Kai Kara fronts. As you can see in the B tier, he's a bit. He's got somewhat wrong, tiny bit, but not too bad. I think B is a good spot for him. Next, we have one of my favorite fighters, El Kakui. Is he absolutely cooked, or is he? I'll put him in A. I think recently he seems a bit normal, but yeah, I think him is pretty self-explanatory. I cannot lie. Gaethje, B. Like, he seems like a normal guy, but he fights like he's fucking got more than a few screws loose. But I think B. Is he more insane than Kai Kara? Yeah, probably. Dan Hooker. It just looks like I'm putting everybody in B, but he's therefore a bit topped. And now he's got all the tattoos. I think that even fits a bit more. Topuria C. I think he's a bit insane because he gets the pleasure from just killing these legends. Killing Volk and Max. But other than that, I can't lie, he seems pretty normal. Like, he does talk a bit like he's in a documentary all the time, but C's fair for him. I don't think Adesanya is actually that insane. Maybe I'm biased, but I think he's pretty normal. Maybe the C actually. Like, he can be a bit documentary, like acting like he's in a movie all the time, but I'd say he's more normal than these four, definitely. Or less insane, so I'm not gonna lie, Yuri, he's insane in a good way. He thinks he's a samurai. If you heard his podcast with Joe Rogan, he's a very interesting guy. I like him. But I think A is where it belongs. I'll be honest, this guy might be a psychopath. You ever seen the clip when his eyes just starts twitching? People call him Homelander for a reason. I think he's a bit cooked in the head. All of like the crimes and stuff he's done. And like when he's back in the day when he used to ground and pound people, he used to look like some sort of villain. I think it is a good spot for him. Anshu Jubilee, we'll just skip him. Roundtree, I'll put Roundtree B, because you can't be kicking people in the body on the ground the way he does and have everything alright with you. Obviously, he's had like an emotional story, all of that, so he's a bit tapped from that, but I think B is fair for him. Before I would have said Hamza around here, but now he's a bit more normal. Hamza with hair, he's a bit normal. He's still very tapped, crazy guy, but I'm actually gonna put him. I'll put him in B. Merab is kind of strange, likable guy, but I wouldn't compare to some of these lot. I don't say he's insane. We might just have to end the video here. Yep. Gene Silver was sending him beautiful women in his dreams, apparently. I didn't even need to talk about all the Hitler stuff. But was he spitting? No, he wasn't spitting. He wasn't spitting. Um, I don't know if he's just like that or if Josh Emmett just turned him like this. Probably a bit of both, but he has to be at the top tier. Wakano he's a crazy guy. He's very crazy. Is he more crazy than Marabel? I'll put Wakano C. He's not too crazy. Okay. Well, yeah, like I said, if you to be a fighter, you have to have a few screws loose or to enjoy watching men in pain. But compared to the rest of the people on this list, I'd say he's the most just kind of normal guy here. Um, yeah. Pereira, very stoic, very. I'm not sure if he's got enough going on in his head to be insane, but not that he's stupid, but he's just very stoic. But at the same time, to be going into a fight and staring down your opponents with that cold face, you have to be a bit fucking. He looks like he's seen some shit. He's been through some shit. I think, yeah, I'll put him B. Rose, I don't think Rosas is insane. I think he's just a bit. He looks a bit insane, but I don't think he's insane. He's a bit strange, but I think he can go C. This guy's, yeah, even above John Jones. He's he's a strange character. He's very dislikable. Obviously, he had a lot of shit going on in his life and whatnot. Don't really know the full extent, but at one point, I swear he used to go on rants about how he wants to kill people. That probably deserves a spot. Him and John Jones, it's close. I'll put him above John Jones. Gene Silver, him versus Bryce Mitchell is like the fucking insane derby, but I'll put him bottom of A. He he has he does not have one screw loose or two. He's got a plethora of screws loose. Have you ever seen the clip of him on the cage, hanging on the cage at the start of the fight? But then I don't know. He's a very good fighter. I'm not sure if he's A actually. He might be B. I'll leave him A. But yeah, he's not a guy you don't want to cross in case he starts fucking I don't even know barking at you. Smith, he's a bit delusional. I wouldn't say he's insane, except for that time he got PTSD and was saying Johnny Walker's breaking into his house. I think for that alone, he kind of has to be in B. Well, it's not his fault. He got PTSD, so. But yeah, nice little B. Tito Ortiz, one of the original CTE merchants. I think he is cooked. Is he above Tony? No, I'll put him A. He's not on this level quite. I'll say he's above Tony though. Usman, Leon sent him to the Shadow Realm, but he seems fairly normal. He said Justin Gaethje should get a title shot next against Islam, so maybe he should go up there, but not for real. Put him next to his Nigerian brother. I think he's fairly normal. I think even with Ilya, actually, I can put him down. Okay, liking the look of this. Vittori, I don't know if Vittori's insane. I think he's just a meathead. He's a bit fucking thick. It's a bit stupid. I'm gonna put in. He's like the fucking guy from Goonies, that creature. No, I'll put him just above Roundtree. Finally, Johnny Walker, yeah, finish on a good one. He's in, he is insane. If you ever seen the clip when he just stares at the camera mid fight, like in between rounds, that's fucking scary. He broke the fourth wall for no reason. But yeah, here's the list. You got some absolute crazy dons on here. I think I've done it quite well. Maybe Hamzat could be a bit higher, but he's been pretty chill recently, so I'm not too sure. But yeah, who else should be on this list as well? Let me know. Let me know if you think I put anyone too high or too low. But yeah, here got most mentally insane fighters again. Don't get offended. I don't think they're actually insane, or maybe a few of them are, but just interesting individuals. Let's say that. All right, see you.